My name is Cameron Unrath, and I've been going to Orchard Hill my whole life, and I'm a CLAD leader. In middle school, I struggled a lot with my identity. Identity is how we define ourselves and look at ourselves, and I really struggled with defining myself. I tried to define myself by my schoolwork, by working really hard and putting a lot of time into my grades and studying a lot, trying to get straight A's, and I struggled a lot with trying to please my friends and just being like cool or just being able to fit in with everyone at school. A turning point in my life was a summer camp I went to where I heard the gospel not for my first time, but in a simplified manner that I was able to understand completely, and through that I was able to realize that my identity was not in school and friends, but my identity should be somewhere else. These identities that define me just didn't work out right, and it was like trying to fill up a leaking cup. I would just keep pouring myself into it, but everything was just falling out and there was no stability. I was never satisfied. I was never full. The gospel teaches me that the only way I can be satisfied is when I put my identity in God. Anytime I try to define myself with anything else other than God, I find myself to be disappointed. Looking back at middle school, I realized how broken I really was, and that I just really wish I would have found my identity in God sooner. I'm not a perfect guy, but I try to let God define who I am and not the things in this world or the things around us. So that means that I'm not afraid of judgment for being a Christian, and I'm not afraid for doing poorly or bad on a test. If I could challenge you guys to do one thing, it would be to put your identity in God instead of school, sports, or friendships, or maybe even being popular or cool. My name is Cam, and God is restoring me.